All right, folks, so today is the day. Remember I told you I had the entire system built in under 2 hours with Claude Code? All right, so today is the day where we deploy this entire thing to AWS. We open it up for the very first time, and honestly, it might be glorious, or it might be as flat as the Google homepage. There is only one way to find out. All right, just a quick recap for you if you're new here. This is a series of videos where I take one of my ideas, in this case is a custom shed DIY configurator, from zero, from ground up to development, all the way to the market. And I challenged myself to do it in under 2 weeks with current technologies. Let's see how I get by. Okay, so just to assist myself in the process, I came up with a good HTML document for me to follow along, all the setup instructions and steps as well, and just make my life easy really. So what you can see now on the screen is the actual step-by-step instructions HTML document that will help me, along the process. Okay, so step number one is the infrastructure, and as I told you before in the previous videos of the series, I'm building the system entirely serverless essentially. So what I'm doing right now is I'm running a CloudFormation script that will deploy the basic infrastructure that I need in AWS Cloud, just so the whole serverless setup is ready for the deployment essentially. From a scalability perspective, serverless is a little bit of an expensive approach should this system take off and experience a lot of traffic and usage. However, obviously this is it's a premium looking MVP. All that we need is for the system to be functional, and I need to be comfortable enough for me to take, I don't know, the first up to 10,000 visitors and users without much of an issue. And serverless is the best approach. It's super fast. I won't have any pre-provisioned servers running and costing me a whole lot of overhead like that. So a serverless system, it's gonna be doing just fine. And if the system proves itself, then obviously we're gonna go ahead and invest more time, and we're gonna rebuild a few of the parts of the system with more scalable parts and more cost-effective ones as well. So what you see in the screen right now is the AWS serverless setup, where you can see it's a CloudFormation template, and it's just showing you the usual Cognito, DynamoDB entities, etc. Actually, while this thing runs, I just wanted to share a quick insight. People sometimes they massively overcomplicate deployments and continuous integration routines. I've seen startups spend over 3 weeks configuring Kubernetes before they even have a single customer. 3 weeks, guys. We are not Google, we're not Facebook. There is no justification for this. Take the short approach, take the product to market, fail fast. I love the fail fast approach, bring it to market, find real users, start to talk to real users, and then build and finesse the product around it. Should you have more users and more justification, then go for more complicated, more mature deployment processes. All right, this is the moment of truth. I honestly haven't seen this before. So I can see that all the AWS setup and deployment is up and running. Everything is in place. The DNS has propagated. So what I'm doing right now is I'm typing the URL, so shedd.ae, into the browser for the very first time. I genuinely haven't seen these running, so let's explore this together. All right, okay, homepage loads fine. Having a look at the front end, looks pretty slick. It's looking all good in place. I love this UX component here. It explains everything so nicely, all the different characteristics of the builder. That's looking really good. So from idea to build plan in 4 steps, perfect. All right, so there you go. Shedd.ae is fully live and 100% serverless. Do please go ahead and visit the homepage and perhaps create an account, explore it. I'm not gonna ask you to purchase tokens and all that, but yeah, do test it out. And if you feel curious about purchasing tokens as well, go ahead and do it. You'll be able to access all the different resources that the advanced configurator exposes. Yeah. So the cut plan, the assembly guide, everything, even the entire cost of the build. So go ahead and feel free to play with it. That's it from me today, folks. So stay tuned for the next episode and see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.